No worries, I thought I was going to be late myself.
Wonderful, right when I was like brushing my teeth and getting my, I didn't even put spots on. Like, ow!
Well, I thought it was really late. I went out the house in flip-flops and realized that, oh, it's snowing, this is stupid. Nope, so I wore them.
Yeah.
And then on the way here, I don't know, the back door or something wouldn't stay closed because of the ice. And so then I stopped to admit, I was like, God, I'm going to be late myself. So, yeah.
So we're both in the same boat.
Yep.
Yeah, my son just moved to Cincinnati yesterday, and he had texted last night that he had gotten there. But I kind of wanted to hear about the apartment because he rented it all online, and he had pulled in a little trailer with his car, and so I wanted to hear how that went. And now, really, we going now. So I had to text her to remember the car. So.
Well, that was okay, because I had to that over to my car door that
okay, so we're
coming open because of the ice, so
it just kind of swung open while you're driving?
Well, I tried to open it because I have a windshield screen at home.
Oh.
And when I tried to open the back door, no, it's frozen. Like, okay, fine. So I threw the windshield screen in the back seat. Well, apparently I opened it enough that it wouldn't come open. Yeah. So I'm driving here and a little light comes on the left. What in the hole?
Always an adventure.
So, yeah, I'm good. I'm good with being late today.
Well, of all days, I'm glad it was today. Oh my gosh. I had the toothbrush hanging in my mouth and called. I'm like, crap. Because he's chatty.
Do you have time to stay for the full hour?
Yeah, whatever you want to do today, I do.
Okay.
Every time I turn the corner, I keep thinking, maybe that feels pretty good today. You know, just keep hoping it.
When I see darker colored cars moving around in town, I'm like, oh, maybe today's today.
Yeah, I know. I have to do that too. And every time I see her, she goes, I think about it. It's on my calendar. I had transferred all the because she wanted to know the days and times again. So I didn't put them all on my 2023 calendar. She said, well, you'll know when you're ready. So.
Right. Well, it's nice that she's thinking about it.
I know. I think it's really done a number on her.
Oh, God, yeah.
You know.
They were married how long? Because she talks about, like, she had a job at the bank.
Yeah, she did.
And just had a high school or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
And they were dating then or whatever, so they must have been married quite a while.
Oh, yeah, because I think Martha's 50. So, and she feels it. So I mean, they've been married more than 50 years.
Oh,
and they were like my mom and dad, they've been married 63 years. And you know, some couples, Dad and I have our own separate lives. We enjoy spending time together, but we have very separate lives. He's very into his stuff, I'm very into mine.
Right.
And in fact, sometimes it's hard to find something that we both like, you know, kind of thing.
Exactly.
Not my mom and dad. My mom and dad are joined at the hip. They, like, she doesn't feel good, he doesn't feel good, kind of thing, you know, and the vice versa. So, and I think that's what they've been special for too. I don't know if it's generational. I don't know. But then, like, Becky's sister Joan, who I know really well, she's really good friend of my mom, she's been widowed and she kind of picked up where she left off. I mean, not that she was bad, but she had her very separate life, you know.
And sometimes that's helpful because then it gives
Yeah.
you a routine to follow.
Yes, yeah. But everybody's different. Everybody agrees different. Everybody is different. But, and I would tell my husband, just tell me if something happens to you, I'm not getting you married again because you are.
Yes. Yes.
I'm a single person.
Yes. That's pretty much where I'm at.
Yeah.
With me, because I put up with the alcohol stuff and I'm done. When this is over, then that's it.
Because it is hard. I mean, Carol always says, "Oh, you guys, you're so lucky." I'm like, "Carol, it's not rainbows and unicorns." I think some people don't understand. Nobody understands unless you're inside of that relationship. That look at it. And for me, she's just like, it's hard.
Yeah. And I'm sure I prefer Jean because I'm doing graduate school and I'm busy all the time, and I exercise, and that's really not kind of his thing.
Yeah.
So, I mean, there is a lot of differences there.
Yeah. Hey, so your resignation letter was in around town?
Oh my God, was it?
Mm-hmm.
About the micromanaging the whole thing?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God.
But it was good, Jennifer. It was good. So John obsessively reads around Teton, so he knows what's going on.
I didn't think he would put that in its entirety in there.
Well, I don't know if it's entirety. John read it to me, and I go, good for her. And but he was reading it to me, so I assumed it was.
What did he say about it?
My husband?
Yeah.
Because I had told him about it. He goes, good for her for sticking up, because he knows those two people.
Oh, he
and he
does.
said, that's pushing her right up the hill. She'll never get anywhere. She just needs to cut her losses and walk away.
So he thinks so too.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
I wondered how, God, I didn't know this. Oh my God.
I thought it was great. I was great. People in town need to know that, Jennifer. They need to know.
It's kind of like so airing the dirty, I didn't want to like air the dirty laundry out there, but.
So I wanted you to know, he goes, you better tell us that it's in there.
Yeah, I did know that it was in there.
Yeah.
So will Gene and I know that, if there's a fire in the house, it will just burn it.
You said that it would get closed.
We have to find the fire extinguishers. There we go.
You said you're on your own. No, I thought it was good because that stuff that the town should know about. And I betcha, like John said, this is nothing that anybody that knows those two don't know.
I just said it out loud.
You're right. Because John knows both of them forever. In fact, Julie was my son's boss, and my son, who's 37, was in high school, and she was a piece of work then.
Really? So it just kind of carried with her.
Yeah, and I remember Julie was frustrated, and I was going to get involved, and my husband said, you need to teach him how to stick up for himself. You can't do that, because he knew who she was, too. So I told Dan, you either have to say this, or you need to quit your job, because she's not going to change.
What? So he quit that?
Oh, yeah, he did. And that was in high school. He's like, she's just not there, Mom. I'm like, no.
Oh, my God. Okay.
So now you know.
Thank you for telling me.
I almost forgot. I was like, because John goes, you have to tell her that it's in there.
Yeah, I just, because now that I'm not part of that anymore, I don't read around the town religion.
I don't either. I don't care. It's because I don't care. Because my kids don't go to school there, I don't care. But John does, because he likes to know the scoop.
Well, thank you very much for telling me.
Yeah. Like John said, he said, it's good. I think it's good. And I kept going,
Well, it's nice to have your husband's opinion because he's not really directly involved
Right.
in this. And your opinion as well.
Well, and I told him, like I said, I told him about it, and he knew that. He goes, I'm not surprised. No, you're not surprised. He goes, that same thing will happen in Tampico because it's the same kind of cronyism
Is it?
in Tampico. So, right, let's see. That's real.
And it's funny. I know. Thank you though for telling me. A breath in and out. Taking our arms up, overhead, and lean to the right side. Letting that bottom hand fall away, and stretching out. bringing both hands back to heart center. Oh my God.
Well, just say that in between.
Okay, letting that bottom hand fall away and stretching out and bringing both hands back to heart center. Good morning.
I didn't want to upset you, but I wanted to make sure.
Thank you for letting me know.
that.
Right hand travels around behind, overlooking the right shoulder, and as we exhale, slowly turning our torso, and seeing if you might be able to look behind you, and coming back to center. A breath in, and out. Right hand, left knee, left hand travels around behind, overlooking the left shoulder. And again, as you exhale, slowly turning your torso and seeing if you can look behind you on the other side. And coming back to center. In. Oh my God. Right hand, right ankle, taking the left arm over top. Bringing that left hand down to the right toes, right hand to our right toes, and exhaling down, nose to the right knee. Inhaling up, left hand, left ankle, taking the right arm over top. Bringing that right hand down to the left toes, left hand to our left toes, and exhaling down, nose to the left knee. Inhaling up, stretching wide, left fingers, right toes, exhaling down. Inhaling up, stretching wide, right fingers, left toes, exhaling down. And inhaling up, stretching wide, left arm, left fingers, right toes, exhaling down. And inhaling up, stretching wide, right fingers, left toes, exhaling down. Inhaling up, right hand, right ankle, left hand, left ankle, and we're exhaling forward, bringing our chest as close as we can to the mat. Inhaling, bringing our torso up, exhaling chest as close as we can to the mat. Inhaling, bringing our torso up, and exhaling chest as close as we can to the mat. And inhaling, we'll bring both legs together, forward fold. Inhaling, bending the right knee, putting that right ankle on top of the left thigh, and reaching forward for the left toe. Taking both legs long, forward fold. Inhaling up, bending the left knee, putting that left ankle on top of the right thigh, and reaching forward for the right toe. And again, taking both legs forward, forward fold. And then we're going to bend our knees, putting our feet down, interlace our fingers, stretch our arms overhead. Leaving both knees bent, we're going to take both knees to the left side, stretching upward. Bringing those knees back to our neutral position. And then we're going to leave both knees bent, take them over to the right side, and stretching up. Coming back, knees to neutral. And again, we're taking both knees over to the left side. That is my left side. Okay. Feel kind of flustered today. Okay. Taking our knees up. Both knees to the right side. Stretching up. Bringing those knees back to neutral. And one more time, both knees to the left. Stretching up. Knees to neutral. And knees to the right. Again, stretching up. Knees to neutral. Stretching our legs long. Coming into that forward fold. And coming forward into our tabletop position. Hands and knees. Starting in our cow position with our head up, relaxing our back. Here's cat, inhaling, tucking my head, arching my back, pulling my tummy up, exhaling back around into cow. Cat again, inhaling, tucking my head, arching my back, pulling my tummy up. And exhaling back around into cow. And one more cat. Inhaling, tucking my head, arching my back, pulling my tummy up. And exhaling back around into cow. We'll take that left leg out to the side, drawing up from the torso, and taking both arms up, overhead. Bringing that right hand down to the floor, stretching the left over top. Taking both arms up, overhead. Bringing that left hand to the left ankle, stretching the right arm over top. Bringing that right hand down to the left ankle, looking off to the left side. Turning both arms up, overhead. Bringing those hands down to the mat, leaving that left leg out, left arm underneath the right, left shoulder headed down to the mat, and taking the right arm all the way forward. If you choose, rotating the right shoulder, taking the arm and the fingers on up towards the ceiling. Placing my palms down, straightening my arm, taking the right arm underneath the left, right shoulder headed down to the mat, and we'll take that left arm all the way forward. And if you choose, rotating the left shoulder, taking the arm and the fingers up towards the ceiling. Placing my palms down, straightening my arm, exhaling down onto my forearm, and exhaling down again, dropping my forehead onto the mat, and stretching those arms out long in front of me. And coming back into our table position for a breath in and out. Taking that right leg out to the side, drawing up from the torso, and taking both arms up, overhead. Left hand down to the floor, stretching the right over top. Taking both arms up, overhead. Right hand down to the right ankle, stretching the left over top. Bringing that left hand down to the right ankle, looking off to the right side. And turning both arms up, overhead. Bringing those hands down to the mat, left arm underneath the right, left shoulder headed down to the mat, and we'll take that right arm all the way forward. If you choose, rotating the right shoulder, taking the arm and the fingers on up towards the ceiling, placing my palms down, straightening my arm. I'll take the right arm underneath the left, right shoulder headed down to the mat, stretching that left arm all the way forward. And if you choose, rotating the left shoulder, taking the arm and the fingers on up towards the ceiling, placing my palms down, straightening my arm, exhaling down onto my forearm, and exhaling down again, dropping my forehead onto the mat, and stretching those arms out long in front of me, and coming back into my table position. So breath in and out. Stretch that right arm all the way out in front and bring that left leg out behind us. Bending that left knee, drawing my right elbow back, connecting, left knee, stretching out, bending that left knee, drawing that right elbow back, connecting, stretching out. Again, bending that left knee, bringing our right hand around and see if we can hang on to those left toes. And coming back into our table. A breath in and out. Stretching that left arm all the way out in front and that right leg out behind us. Bending my right knee. Drawing that left elbow back, connecting, stretching out, bending that right knee, drawing that left elbow back, connecting, stretching out, and this time as we bend the right knee, we'll bring that left hand around, and see if we can hang on to the right toes, and coming back into our table. A breath in and out. Are you warm enough so far?
Yes, yes.
So I'll turn it down just a shade?
Yep, that's fine, because I'll get hot once we really get going.
And turn back to our table, tucking our toes, taking our back sides up, down dog. And we'll walk the dog, right knee forward and back, left knee forward and back, just like we're walking. Settling back, down dog. We'll take the right hand over to the left ankle. Returning back, taking that left hand over to the right ankle, returning back, and we'll bring that right foot forward, inhaling up into our warrior one, exhaling, bringing our hands down to the mat, scooting that right foot back, bringing that left foot forward, and then we're inhaling up, warrior one, exhaling, bringing our hands down to the mat, scooting that left foot back, down dog. We're going to drop down onto our forearm, giving us dolphin, putting our weight on the right foot, taking that left leg out behind us, putting the left foot down back into dolphin, stretching that right leg out behind us, Returning back into our dolphin. Pushing back, down dog. And then we're going to bend our knees, walking our hands back, and take that into our garland. Keeping the right arm up, we're going to bring that left hand to the right ankle. Returning garland. Right hand over to the left ankle. Returning back, garland. And coming back into our down dog. And again, bringing that right foot forward. Inhaling up. Warrior one. Exhaling. Bringing our hands down to the mat. Scooting that right foot back. Down dog. Bringing that left foot forward. Inhaling up. Warrior one. Exhaling. Bringing our hands down to the mat. Taking that left foot back. Down dog. We're dropping down into our dolphin, onto our forearm. Weight is on the right foot, taking that left leg out behind us. Returning dolphin, putting the weight on the left foot, taking that right leg out behind us. Returning dolphin. And pushing back into down dog. We're going to bend our knees, walking our hands back, and take those arms overhead for garland. Lifting the right arm up, we'll take that left hand to the right ankle. Returning back, garland. Right hand. Left ankle. Returning back, garland, and heading back into our down dog. Last time, same sequence, bringing the right foot forward, inhaling up, warrior one, exhaling. Bringing our hands down into the mat, scooting that right foot back, down dog, left foot forward, inhaling up, warrior one, exhaling, bringing our hands down to the mat, scooting that left foot back, down dog. Dropping down onto our forearm, giving us dolphin. Weight is on the right foot, taking that left leg out behind us. Returning back, dolphin. Whichever side we need to take the leg out. Coming back, dolphin, pushing up into our down dog, and taking that into our garland as we bend our knees, walking our hands back, taking those arms overhead, left hand to the right ankle. Coming back, garland, right hand, left ankle. Returning back, garland, and back into our down dog. Here's our three-legged dog. Weight on the right foot, taking that left leg out behind us. Bending the left knee, turning my hip outward, dropping that foot over my hip. Three-legged dog, left foot down, taking that right leg out behind us, bending the right knee, turning my hip outward, dropping that foot over my hip. And if you need it to be harder, walking your hands back, and see if you can put them around the left ankle. And coming back, stand up, walking our feet forward, right behind our hands, slowly rolling upward, reaching up, and settling into our mountain position. So that breath in and out. Here's our triangle, right foot forward, left is behind, arms are out, right hand, right ankle, and the left arm is up. Then taking the right arm out to the left side. Bringing both hands around the right ankle. Looking up for our gazing pose. And making our way back up. Stretching our arms out. Left hand, right ankle, and the right arm is up. Then taking that left arm out to the right side. Bringing both hands around the right ankle, looking up for gazing pose. And making our way back up, putting back into our mountain. So that breath in and out. Triangle over time, left foot forward, right is behind, stretching our arms out, left hand, left ankle, and the right arm is up. Maybe taking that left arm out to the right side. Bringing both hands around the left ankle, looking up, gazing pose, and making our way back up, stretching our arms out. Right hand, left ankle, left arm is up. Maybe taking that right arm out to the left side. Bringing both hands around the left ankle, looking up for gazing pose, and making our way back up. Settling back into our mountain. So that breath in and out. Here's our sun salutation. Taking our arms overhead. Coming forward into our forward fold. Hands behind our head. Relaxing our head. Relaxing our neck. Putting our hands on the mat in front of our toes. Bringing those hands up to our knees. Down to the mat, up to our knees, down to the mat, and once more, up to our knees, and back down to the mat. We'll leave the right foot forward, take the left behind, into our lunge. Right palm down, rotating, left arm and fingers overhead. Bring that left hand down, rotating, right arm and fingers overhead. Bringing that right hand down. We're going to bring our hands to heart center, and we're going to think about picking up that left leg as we shift our weight over the right. Coming back into our lunge. Bringing those hands to heart center. Again, thinking about picking up the left leg as we shift our weight over the right. Coming back into our lunge. And once more, bringing those hands to heart center. Shifting our weight forward, picking up that left leg. into our lunge. And in our side angle, right forearm on the right side, taking the left arm overhead. Just switching our arms, left forearm on the right side, right arm overhead. Taking that into our reverse warrior. Right hand to the look of the front. Bringing both hands together, heart center. Connecting my thumbs between my eyebrows, looking up. Bringing those hands to heart center. And our twist. Left elbow, right knee, turning to the side. Then we're putting both hands down by the right foot. Getting ready, bringing that right foot back, ground on. Tucking my chin, bringing that left knee forward and holding. Putting the left foot down. Tucking my chin, bringing that right knee forward and holding. Putting the right foot down, and we're walking our feet back into our plank position. From plank, we'll take this into a couple mountain climbers. So we're bringing the right foot forward, behind the right hand. Taking that right foot back into our plank. Left foot forward, behind the left hand. Taking that left foot back into our plank. Right foot forward, behind the right hand. Taking the right foot back into our plank. Left foot forward, behind the left hand. Coming back into our plank. Right foot forward again, behind the right hand. Putting the right foot back, plank, and left foot forward, behind the left hand. Taking that left foot back, into our plank, overhead down. And we'll come up on our forearms. Taking that breath in and out. From Sphinx, we're going to take our arms around behind us and pick up both ankles. Stretching our chest back. Coming back into our Sphinx. Again, we're going to take those arms around behind us, stretching back our chest, picking up our ankle, returning back into our Sphinx, and once more, stretching those arms around behind us, picking up our chest, picking up our ankle, and returning back into our Sphinx. Palms down, pushing back, Cobra. When you're ready, down dog, tucking your toes, back side up. Tucking my chin, bringing that left knee forward and hold it. Putting the left foot down. Tucking my chin, bringing that right knee forward and hold it. Putting the right foot down, and again we're bringing that left foot forward, the right behind, into our lunge. Left palm is down, rotating, right arm and fingers overhead. Bringing that right hand down, rotating, left arm and fingers overhead. Bringing that left hand down. We're going to bring our hands, palms to heart center. We're going to put our weight over that left side. Let's see if we can pick up the right leg. And coming back into our lunge. Bringing those hands to heart center. Putting our weight over the left side. Picking up the right leg. Coming back into our lunge. Once more, bringing those hands to heart center. Weight over the left side. Picking up the right leg. Coming back into our lunge. Side angle, left forearm on the left side. Taking the right arm overhead. Only thing we're switching is our arms. Right forearm, left side. Left arm overhead. Taking that into our reverse warrior. Left hand below the thumb. Putting both hands together. Heart center. Connecting my thumbs between my eyebrows, looking up. Bringing those hands to heart center. And our switch. Right elbow, left knee. Turning to the side. Putting both hands down by the left foot. Getting ready. Bringing that right foot forward. Into our forward fold. Slowly rolling upward. Reaching up. And settling back into that mountain position. Try a breath in. And out. We'll head into our warrior two. Right foot forward. Left foot behind. Bending the right knee, arms are out, overlooking the right fingertips. Taking the right hand up. Coming back. Taking that right hand all the way down. Returning back. And in our twist, that left forearm, the outside of the right lower leg. And taking that right arm up towards the ceiling. Coming back. Warrior two. And stepping back into our mountain. So that breath in. And out. Warrior two other side. Left foot forward, right is behind. Bending the left knee. Arms are out. Overlooking the left fingertips. Taking the left hand up. Coming back. Taking that left hand all the way down. The right is up. Coming back. Warrior two. And we'll bring that lower right forearm forward, connected to the outside of the left lower leg, and take that left arm up towards the ceiling. And coming back. Warrior two. And stepping back into our mountain. So breath in. And out. From here we'll come into our down dog again. Taking a breath in. And out. And then we're going to put that right foot to the inside of that left thigh or that left foot. What we're going to do is roll up and head into our tree. And then we're headed back into our down dog. Now we're bringing that left foot over to the right leg and slowly rolling up, heading into our tree. Coming back down into our down dog. We're going to bring the right knee forward and bring it to the back of the right arm. And as we do that, we're going to pick up that left leg again. Coming back into our down dog. Bringing that left knee to the back of the left arm, and we're picking up the right leg. Coming back into our down dog. Getting ready to roll up into tree, so we're going to bring that left foot to the inside of the right leg, slowly rolling up, coming into our tree, heading back down into our down dog. Right foot to the inside of the left leg. And again, slowly rolling up into our tree. And we're coming back down into our down dog. Bringing that right knee to the back of the right arm, picking up the left leg. Returning back, down dog. Left knee to the back of the left arm, picking up the right leg. Coming back, down dog. And let's do one more set of roll up trees. So we're bringing that left foot over to the right leg, slowly rolling up. Coming into our tree, coming down, back into our down dog, and right foot over to that left leg, slowly rolling up into our tree, and forward my tree is on. And coming back into our down dog. From down dog, we're dropping our knees into table, and we're headed over onto our back. Feet down, knees up, arms wide. Put that breath in and out. We'll cross the right leg over the left, and we're taking both knees off to the left side. Stretching that top leg, nice and long, with the right hand reaching around for the toes or the ankle on the bottom. And maybe that left arm comes up towards the ceiling. Coming back into our neutral. Crossing that left leg over the right. And we're taking both knees off to the right side. Stretching that top leg, nice and long. With the left hand, we're reaching around for the toes or the ankle on the bottom. And maybe that right arm comes up towards the ceiling. And unwinding, coming back into our neutral. First breath in and out. We'll take that right leg up towards the ceiling and roll that right ankle. First one way and then the other. Pulling my toes towards me, pushing them away, towards me, and away. Starting that circle with my right leg. Making that circle go around the other way. Taking that right leg all the way up towards the ceiling. And as we exhale, lowering that right heel halfway between the ceiling and the floor and holding. As we exhale again, dropping that right heel almost to the mat, not quite there, letting it hover. And then we'll take that right leg all the way up, and with both hands, we're reaching for those right toes. Releasing out, coming back into our neutral. We'll take that left leg up towards the ceiling and roll that left ankle, first one way and then the other. Pulling my toes towards me, pushing them away, towards me and away, and then starting that circle with my left leg. Making that circle go around the other way. Taking that left leg all the way up towards the ceiling, and as you exhale, lowering that left heel halfway between the ceiling and the floor, and holding. As you exhale again, dropping that left heel almost to the mat, not quite there, letting it hover. And then we'll bring the left leg all the way back up with both hands, reaching for the left toe. And then releasing out, feet down, knees up, our breath in and out. And we'll stretch all the way out, lengthening our legs and taking our arms over our head, stretching out from the tips of our toes to the tips of our fingers. We'll bring that right knee forward, and we're going to meet that right knee with our right elbow. As we do that, we're going to pick up the left leg, and we're going to raise that left arm up towards the ceiling. And then we're going to switch, stretching out the right leg, right arm goes up to the ceiling, left elbow and left knee connect. Switching, right elbow, right knee, left leg hovers, left arm up towards the ceiling. Switching, left elbow, left knee, stretching the right leg out, right arm up towards the ceiling. And then we're going to do right elbow, right knee, stretching the left leg out, left arm towards the ceiling. Left elbow, left knee, stretching the right leg up, right arm towards the ceiling. Left change, right elbow, right knee, stretching the left leg out, left arm up towards the ceiling. And unwinding, coming back into our neutral. For a breath in and out. We'll take it into a bridge pose. We're going to put our palms down, pushing down with our feet, down with our hands, boosting our backside up, off the mat. And bringing our backside back down to the mat. We're going to keep our palms down by our hips, but we'll stretch our legs out nice and long. And kind of the same thing, but a different Pilates move. So we're going to push down with our hands, push down with our heels, and again, boost our backside up off the mat. Bringing our backsides down, bending our knees, coming back into our regular bridge. Stretching out into our long bridge, so we're going to extend our legs, pushing down with our heels, down with our hands, and and lifting our backside off the mat. Resting our backside down, bending our knees, coming back regular bridge, pushing down with our feet, down with our hands, backside off the mat. One last elongated bridge, so we're going to extend our legs. We're going to push down with our heels, down with our hands, lift our backside off the mat, and coming back into our neutral. Taking a breath in and out. We'll leave both knees bent, and we're going to take the left knees off to the left side. Bringing our knees back to neutral, leaving our knees bent, taking both knees off to the right. Bringing our knees back up to neutral, and we'll roll over, and we'll take a moment in child's pose. On our back, plunge pose. Beginning with those deep breaths in and out. Inhaling all the way in and pushing the air all the way out. See if we can extend our inhalation for about 5 seconds, and then push the air out for about 5 seconds. Begin to notice that place, that pause between our inhalation and our exhalation. Slowly bringing your awareness to your forehead, smoothing out your forehead, relaxing your eyebrows, relaxing that place between your eyebrows, drawing that relaxation down through your cheeks and into your jaw. Maybe opening your mouth just a little bit as you invite your jaw to relax. Bringing that relaxation down through your neck. And as you exhale, dropping your shoulders, releasing them. Thinking about deepening that space from the bottom of your ears to the top of your shoulders. Drawing that relaxation down through your arms, into your wrists, softening your hands, releasing your fingers. Continuing to allow your thoughts to come and go. Bring that relaxation down through your chest, into your tummy. Relaxing your hips, softening your thighs, Releasing your knees, lower leg, ankle, and your feet. Continue to drift and melt. And maybe on today's journey, you find yourself standing on a soft bed of pine needles on the ground, surrounded by ancient fir trees. It's just before dawn, and the air is still cool. The light is still dim, and it's a foggy mist in the air. You can smell the scent of pine and the damp coolness of the earth. It's quiet, and any sound is blanketed by the mist. As you look around you in the forest, everything is soft green, brown, or gray. Begin to walk on that path through the trees, and you notice spongy ground beneath your feet. You find a fallen log that would make a good place to sit for a while. Sitting on that fallen log in the forest, enjoying the peace and quiet here. Running your hands along the surface of the bark, and you marvel at how beautiful nature has made this tree trunk that you sit upon. Looking around you into the forest, noticing the trees, the ancient ones and the young ones. Maybe a squirrel hops around through the leaves on the trees. Maybe you see a cardinal here and there. Taking a moment in this beautiful place to see what's meant for you to see on your journey today. Coming back to your breath, noticing a peaceful, easy rhythm. Taking a moment to give thanks for whatever comes to mind today. Also taking a moment to think about our intentions. All those good things we'd like to do. As we gather those positive affirmations in our mind. And when we have those intentions gathered together, we can turn our mind's eye so we can raise our arms up over our head and send all those good thoughts outward. Taking a deep breath in, exhaling out. Beginning to reconnect with our body. Noticing the rise and fall of our chest as we inhale and as we exhale. checking in with our fingers, wiggling our fingers, noticing how they feel, checking in with our toes, wiggling our toes, noticing how they feel, allowing our senses to bring us back to the room around us. Any sounds in the room, the temperature of the room. Taking a deep breath in, exhaling out. And when you're ready to come back from your journey, only when you're ready to come back, gently sitting up and taking your time. Namaste, Marsha.
Namaste, Jennifer.
Thank you very much for being here.
Thank you. You did a great class, even though we were both flustered. Still amazes me how you remember what to do next. I always think, if I was teaching, I'd be going, well, how about, let's do, I wouldn't be able to think about.
I don't really think about it. I just go with whatever comes to mind
Right
in
there.
that instant. And that's where I go with it.
See, I think my brain would work in, okay, after we do this, we're going to do this. I don't think my brain would be able to come up with something that fast. But
I just kind of let my brain do its thing.
it's kind of muscle memory, you know, that, because the flow is always really good. Like it's been really thought out.
Well, the running joke at our house is, Jean says, do you have anything planned for yoga this morning? I'm like, nope.
But it always works for you. That really works for you. You know, I know I told you before, but I had the very first yoga class I was with, and it was probably maybe 20 years ago. We held the pose so doggone long, and then we went around to every single person and corrected their pose. So at the end of the class, I swear we did 6 or 8 poses the entire class. It was so frustrating for me. I was like, this is yoga, this cannot be yoga. But then the next teacher I had, she was so doggone fast, you know? So it's like, there's got to be between, but you do it exactly, for me, what feels very, very natural. You know, not too long, not too...
Yeah, thank you for saying that.
And it's funny, because I go to a chiropractor who loves that I do yoga, and he always says, now she doesn't go too fast, right? I go, no, she doesn't go too fast. I said, and I know how to modify it that works for my body that day. So I said, because he said, some of them that he's been to, he goes to someplace in Dixon, he goes, they go so fast, I'm afraid the patrons are going to get hurt, you know.
Well, I never liked the correction that they did.
I don't either.
Because for the longest time I couldn't do down dog or I couldn't put my heels all the way down.
Mm-hmm.
And then the instructor would come and just put them down, and that was painful to me.
Yeah.
So I never did corrections when I learned to do it.
No.
I did like that.
Well, because I mean, people know their body.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember the one instructor saying, Marsha, can you do it this way? I said, well, if I could, I would have done it first time, but you know, right now I can do. And some days my body will do everything, but some days it's like it's not going to happen today. And I'm the only person that knows that, you know.
And I hated being corrected because it always made me feel self-conscious.
Yeah.
I hated that too.
Mm-hmm.
And then there were always students in class after you got corrected, and they're like, then they try to help you.
Yeah.
And like, you need to do it, and I hated that.
I know.
Because it made me embarrassed.
Yeah, exactly. It is embarrassing. And I remember back in the 90s, they took a step aerobics class. Oh my God. You know, I was a stay-at-home mom with these 3 kids, so I needed to have that. Jennifer, I was always doing the exact opposite as everybody else, and they were awful. So sorry for me, they're always trying to help me. I'm like, this is probably as good as it's going to get. But it was, I always felt so self-conscious. I'm like, this is not my thing.
Right, yeah. I can't do it that quickly.
Because it was too fast.
Right.
And my brain
Because I just figured, okay, the last book was down there on something else.
Yeah, that's what I was. And I was always the only person who says
Well, I think when you come, Marcia, I'm
yeah,
so glad you're
it's
here.
perfect for me, and I found that my body needs it. I feel better when I come, so I was thankful that you were not anxious to get out of here today without a fight.